Happy Wednesday, kindergarten. I'm here in Ben's room again because I needed to use some of his toys to show you what your math job is today, okay? So Miss Drantel actually made this, and she let me use it today because I thought it was such a great idea, and actually Cam did some math exercise things too, okay? So in Seesaw, your assignment today has some addition and subtraction problems. And some of them are kind of big ones, like 18 take away 4 and 7 plus 8, okay? And sometimes we don't have enough fingers to help us. So what I want you to do is I want you to find something, if you need it, find something in your house that you can use to help you count. So I have Benny Boo Boo's Legos, and you can set up the Legos. You could use little figurines, you could use books, you could use, goodness, what else? Little race cars, so many different things around your house something that you have about 20 of, okay? So think of that. So if you had a problem like 7 plus 8, you would start with 7 Legos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you need to add 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to figure out the answer, you need to add them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so you write that answer in Seesaw, and whatever number that is, there's an exercise that goes with it. So like the first one was jumping jacks. So if the answer was 15, you'd have to do 15 jumping jacks, okay? So do the best you can. You'll find that on Seesaw, okay? Your other job today is actually not in Seesaw. It is that big, huge packet of papers that we dropped off at your house for you, okay? So you'll need to find that. Now, you'll need to get it out because there are actually 2 different ones. Some of you got one packet, some of you got the other. So get your packet out, and there's a lot of directions that you don't need to worry about, and you're gonna find what's called your first puzzle, okay? And it could look like this, or let me grab the other one, or it could look like this, okay? And then I'm gonna turn on my iPad and I'm gonna show you what you do with each of those assignments today, okay? So take a minute, find your packet, figure out which one you have, okay?
Okay, so like I said, there are 2 different sheets. You could have the sheet that looks like this. If you don't have this sheet, you can just ignore me while I explain how to do this one, and I'll get to yours next. So if you have this type of sheet, you are going to cut the top numbers off. I already did that. And then you are going to cut off all of these little numbers too, okay? You should have scissors either in your bag or you already had some at home. And then you are going to need your glue, okay? So the first one, you need to count the fingers. How many fingers are up? 2. So I would glue my 2 there. Next, a number's missing. What number is supposed to go there? Yes, number 4. So I would glue that down. Then you would count the beads, okay? I know this is 5, and 5 make 10, plus 1 more is 11. So I would glue my 11 there, okay? And you would keep going, okay? You would use all the numbers and glue them down, okay? Now, if you have the other sheet, yours is a little bit different. You're not going to be cutting. Oh, here's the book. I'm still in Ben's room, and that's the book that I read to him last night. He's been liking the David books. All right, if you have this sheet, this one's a little bit different. Okay, you're going to start over here. Number A, and it says the number after 6. What number comes after 6? 7. So 7 would actually go in letter A. So up here in letter A, you would put 7. B, the number of beads. Okay? So you could count each one of them, but I know this is 5, this is 5, and this is 5. 5, 10, 15. So in B, I would put the number 15. Okay? And you would keep going. Count the number of dots on the dominoes. Choose the greatest number, the number that's the biggest. The last number in the chain, so you have to finish this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it wants that last number, 7, in F. Same with down here. You'd have to finish the pattern, and it wants the last number. It wants to know how many fingers. The number that is 1 more than 5. Count the beads again. This one wants you to know how many cards have 5 dots. So you'd have to figure out, does this one have 5 dots? Yep. Does this one have 5 dots? Yep. Does this one? No. Does this one? Yep. Does this one? No. So there are 3 cards with 5 dots. So a 3 would go on the letter M. Okay? So you're going to work through these puzzles, okay? If you have this type of puzzle today, you're going to do puzzle 1. Or if you have this puzzle today, you're going to do this puzzle. All right? Have a good Wednesday.